He is the master of all frogs, and his name is Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master presents Top 10 Nostalgic Gemmy Items. Here at number 10 we have the Beagles, being Meet the Beagles and Beaglemania Beagles, because they're both basically the same thing. You know, both Beagles, both the same amount of nostalgicness to them. And, you know, these are kind of like the classics, I guess you can say. It's like they have dancing hamster mechanisms. They almost make you think, oh, look, dancing hamster. Okay, maybe not everyone. I don't think that. But I'm sure there's someone. And you know what? I think I just want to say something here, but the songs can be pretty classic, too. You better agree with me that the songs are good, or otherwise, you know what, I don't know. But they are number 10, pretty classic. They're Beagles and stuff, so that makes sense. And here at number 9, we have the Hip Hop and Easter Bunny. Yes. Now, why? Why so? Well, you know, they are pretty hip-hoppin', and they're pretty cool for Easter, for a Gemmy Easter, much better than some of the other things, if you know what I'm talking about. These were pretty cool. You have these, they have their little sayings on the necklace. Got those pink and white buttons, of course. And then, you know, the good outfits, those glasses, man. Those glasses, shades, and then the hats. They kind of give a reference to, like, the In the Club Frogs' hats, you know. But pretty cool series, pretty nostalgic series. Hip-hop and Easter Bunny. They're very hoppin' and poppin'. So number 8 is Douglas Spur. Any Douglas Spur. Doesn't matter which one, even my really bad one can still be in this. They're just, you know, they're Christmas for one thing. That already helps. They're like, you know, the 1990s, which is good. You got the light up eyes, the mouth, you know, that opens like all the way, too, when it works. And it does the little bopping thing, which is always classic movement. Just the little bopping, up and down, side to side. He's just a very memorable one. Douglas Spurs, they always are. Everyone likes him. I don't think anyone hates him. I wouldn't like to think that, at least. Hopefully no one does. I mean, it's a talking Christmas tree, and that's magical and nostalgic. What you are seeing at number 7 is, of course, the hip-hop dogs. These guys are just hip-hop, you know? And no Easter hip-hop, no Christmas hip-hop. It's just regular old hip-hop. The good, nice times of the 08s and 07s, when you'd see these boys running around in the stores. Not really running around, more like on the shelves. But, you know, the time when Gemmy items just didn't have boxes. At least, well, that's a guess more for the items actually released in 2007 and 8. Because, you know, one's left over, that's different. But these guys didn't have a box. That kind of helps, doesn't it? Just had the tags, and they were just all together all the time. Right, or is that just me? Well, they're number 7. It's good. Here's what you're looking at number 6. It's the ones. It is the Grooving Goalies. Now, the Great Ravers and the Grooving Goals, yeah, they'd probably be within this number 6. But I don't have them. I know, that's sad. But I get to talk about Grooving Goalies because they'd be in this too. Sure, they might only be 5 years old. Maybe some say they can't be nostalgic. But I say so. You know, they still have the lights and they still do the dancing. And they have the good kind of theme of songs that, you know, the Grey Ravers and Grooving Goals always had. I mean, Still Thriller, Livin' La Vida Loca, that was in the Grooving Goals or Grooving Grey Ravers. I mean, at least for some. But they still get this spot. 5. It's the Frogs. I know, some may be surprised. Like, the Frogs are not at number 1. Yeah, well, in terms of nostalgicness, I mean, sure, maybe for me, number one, but we're just going, like, from everyone else. Like, this is the real official list of top 10. Like, this is going to be the big, actual, good one that is all correct and nothing is wrong, and it's all the right information. And the frogs, they're still a number 5. They're just the ones, you know. They're not number 1, but they are still ones, if you know what I mean. Because the looks, the style, and, you know, some of the songs would be in the nostalgicness, I guess, and, you know, some of the genres would help it, too. And the teeth, I guess. I don't know. Look, everyone, it's number 4. Mini dancing hamsters, mini hamsters dancing hamsters that are actually mini. These are at number 4. Might seem a bit high, but listen, I have some good reasons. And they all definitely make sense. You see, just that they're even smaller than the dancing hamsters just helps. And the songs are actually, well, pretty different from each other, I'd say. And they, of course, they have this unique little feature, those little plastic bumps on the sides, which all Gemmy did was just put those tiny little bumps right there, which would make them rock back and forth or side to side, you know, while the head moving. It's really nostalgic movement and mechanism. Just really, I really think they deserve the number 4. Let's hear it to the mini hamsters. Now, number 3, pop culture series. Everyone would want to put this on the list, wouldn't they? It's the pop culture series. Every collector's mentioned or talked about something with these, and I mean, somehow they had to, a Gemmy collector. Maybe some even made some whole videos on them. I know I have a couple. Especially one with mouth. What that can do. Well, here's the thing. Pop culture series, the way they look, their size, I mean, just their heads, the way they turn like that, it's all nice. Little how, you know, especially if Louis Armstrong, specifically, with his eyes and everything, really helps the nostalgic. But all the other ones still, too. You know, with how some move their arms like this, and the hip swinging, and, you know, really good song. Good songs for them. And there's 2 songs, and the nice basses, and they got their name there. It's just so many things. And the ears, of course, because look, the very realistic ears really help too. And hair and clothes and shoes. Okay, I can't go on forever here. But they are number 3. Pop culture series. Oh my god, we're on number 2. We're getting so close. But the dancing hamsters. They are everything nostalgic. Even if maybe you don't like them as much, or they're just kind of like average to you. No matter what, they are nostalgic. And here's why. Okay? You know, when they were first released in like 2001, there wasn't really anything like it. I mean, with the way they all looked and all their songs and all their different movements. Oh man, and of so many there were. And they did the checklist for them. I think that was the first checklist that was done for a Gemmy item, which helped. And then, you know, just all the little ways that some of them sounded and their little voices, the squeakiness, even if some could get annoying, even like one that I have, a couple that I have, maybe even a few that I have that can get annoying. I don't know, but dancing hamsters, they're dancing to their nostalgicness. They really are. Number 1 is, no, not me, but singing fish. More specifically, Big Mouth Billy Bass. But they're still both in here, any singing fish, because they all have the whole, at least most, tail movement. Head goes, then the mouth opens, then does it again. You know, classic movement. Frankie doesn't have tail movement, but most of these did. But Billy Bass is really our main one here. All the other singing fish can still count it too, since, you know, they're all from our same guy. But Billy Bass, whole way the base looks, and by that I mean, you know, the plaque that it's on, its stand, and just that it had to take C batteries. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of batteries. Ugh. A good thing it lasts a while. And then the eyes and all their texture there. And of course his 2 songs. I mean, Take Me to the River, Don't Worry, Be Happy. I bet you when some people hear that song, they think of Big Mouth Billy Bass, because Big Mouth Billy Bass. But all these other fish are in it too. I mean, again, a lot of fish made. A lot of fish and a bunch of knockoffs just proves the nostalgicness of this all. Man, let's not forget how cute they look. Look very realistic, that you could mistake it for real fish. Okay, maybe not, but still. Still. Oh, wait. Also, motion sensor. That's something. I mean, we know how much they've been used for that. But they're number 1. They are number 1. Did you expect it? I'm pretty sure you did. A lot of people know about Billy Bass. Very popular. Even on some of the other fish and lobsters and whatever else they did. Knock off, same mechanism. But there you go. That was that. Those were the top 10 nostalgic Gemmy items. Thanks for watching. Peace.